Hi everyone, welcome to my second live session. So for those that doesn't know me, my name is Paulina and I'm Thermomix advisor for 4.5 years already. I do enjoy every month of my Thermomix journey, and I'm also a busy mom. I have 2 children and I work full-time in the crèche. So as you can imagine, Thermomix really saves my life, in terms of cooking, as I don't have much time to cook, during the week especially. So today I'm going to make again 2 quick recipes. So one of them will be the chocolate cake, which will be gluten-free. The other one will be the Basil Pesto. So we are going to start from the chocolate cake. It is gluten-free, however I do recommend it for everyone, even if you don't have any dietary requirements, and it's really tasty. So let's start. I have my chocolate cake recipe ready here on my Thermomix. So we are going to start cooking. I have my oven preheated already, but as you see, Thermomix tells you what to do, every little steps, it tells you here just right on the screen. So let's go next, and in here they are asking me to add to 120 of blanched almonds and hazelnuts. I'm using walnuts today, so I'm going to skip that steps because I already toasted my nuts in the oven before, so they're ready to go. So what they tell you in here, to toast your nuts for 8 minutes. I have that done, so I'm just skipping those first steps. Then they are asking us to add 200 grams of dark chocolate, so I have my chocolate in here. As you see, there's a scale. I added a bit too much, 100, perfect, that's enough. And then we go next. So in here we have 5 seconds set. We are just going to speed number 6 to chop our chocolate. It's done. I'm going to show you how it looks like. So we have 5 seconds for chopping the chocolate. See, our chocolate is chopped into little pieces. We're going to use it in a minute. Now our next step is to add 125 cold toasted nuts. So I'm not going all of it, I'm just going with half of the nuts. Again, I have the scale there, so don't need to prepare anything before. Yeah, a little bit too much, but that's okay. I have a bit more nuts prepared. So then I add the measuring cup, and again we are going to go for 5 seconds to chop the nuts. Right, I'm going to show you how the nuts looks like after 5 seconds. So here we go, we have the nuts chopped. We are going to put them in the bowl. So you can see they are finally chopped, and then we are going to the next step. We are going to add the nuts again, and this time we are going to chop them for a bit more longer. So we want to make flour from the nuts, as in this recipe we are not using any other flour. So this time to chop them a bit more, we are going for 8 seconds and speed 10. Right, and the Thermomix tells us to put them aside in the bowl as well. So as you see, they have a different texture this time. They are more finely chopped I don't know if you can see that properly. So I'm going to put them in the bowl with the previous chopped nuts. We are going to use them in a minute. So as we have the nuts chopped a bit different way, we're going to have a nice nutty texture in our cake. So the next step is to add 200 grams of unsalted butter. We have my butter here. And then we are adding 75 grams of chopped chocolate. So I'm just going to go for 75 grams. Again, you don't have to weigh anything beforehand. It's all there on the screen for you. So I have my butter in and I have my chocolate in, and I'm going to go for 4 minutes. So it's already set there on the screen for me, and I'm going to speed number 1. So it's going to take 4 minutes to melt the chocolate with butter. So in the meantime, I'm going to prepare a pesto. So yeah, just like we have the chocolate here, so not to waste the time, we're going to have another recipe in here. I have the basil pesto on the screen, and I'm just putting the start button. So to bake the basil pesto, we need some parmesan. It is 80 grams of parmesan. Actually, to get my knife. So I'm just putting my parmesan in pieces. And 85, that's fine. So now I'm going for 15 seconds and speed 10, so that's going to be quite loud. We're going to chop our parmesan. As you see, it takes only 15 seconds, so that's quite powerful machine. I'm going to show you how the parmesan looks like after 15 seconds. And then we are adding 1 garlic clove. $30 grams of pine nuts. So here we go, the scale is there. Perfect. And then 80 grams of fresh basil leaves, which I have right in here as well. That's okay, maybe a lot more. And then we go for 150 of olive oil. Again, sorry, I have to press start button. And I'll go for 150. And our chocolate is almost ready, so once we'll be done with this recipe, we can go straight to finish our chocolate cake. There we go. And a little bit of sea salt, so that's all we need to make our own basil pesto. And as you can imagine, the pesto bought in store has a quite long ingredient list, while we have like 4-5 ingredients in here, which is much more healthier. So in here we're going for 20 seconds only. and speed 7. And as you can see, we are ready here with our chocolate cake in 6 seconds. Done. So that's it. Basically, it took us 4 minutes in total to prepare basil pesto. So I'm just going to show you how it looks like. To move my T5 a little bit so I'm not using it anymore, and the basil pesto in the container. So again, if you consider how much you're spending on your pesto in store and you have a nice basil pesto homemade, you can keep it in the fridge up to 7 days. So the best is to put a layer of olive oil on top and close tightly the jar, and you can keep it for 7 days. I don't think it will last 7 days, but you can, that's how long you can keep it in the fridge anyway. So in here we have our chocolate melted, and we are going for the next step. So we're going to put some custard sugar in there. I forgot to prepare my sugar. It's here. So it asks for 170 grams. Here we go. And for my medium eggs, I'm adding 5 as my eggs is quite small. And some vanilla extract. It says 1 teaspoon. I'm just adding a little bit more. So again, now we are going to mix it for 20 seconds on speed 4. You can find that recipe under Flourless Chocolate on Chocolatte. So now we are going to add our nuts. So we are adding the finely chopped and the ones that are more all together. So again, we go for 20 seconds, speed 4, just not speed 3, just to mix it, and then we only have chocolate at the end to be added. If you have any questions about the recipes, just text me after the live. Now here we go. That's how it looks like. And we are adding the rest of our chocolate. And they ask us to stir it in with spatula, so we have some chocolate pieces in there. Yeah. So all we have to do is to bake our cake in 180 degrees for 30-40 minutes. So again, that's depend on your oven. I kept mine yesterday for 40 minutes. I'm going to put my cake in the oven and show you the ready-made chocolate cake that I did yesterday. So as you can see, that's how it looks like when it's baked. It's very moist, it doesn't have any flour inside as you see, and you can feel the pieces of nuts, so especially for the nut lovers, it's really nice. Have a nice texture. Alright, so as you see, it took me like 15 minutes to make 2 recipes, and we made basil pesto and we made the gluten-free chocolate cake. So if you have any questions or you want to book a demo with me, it can be one-to-one in your house, or it can be virtual demo, so that's up to you. Just send me a message after the live and we can organize it. As well, if you feel that you want to, that you have some time, you know, to spare and you want to join us and you want to start your career as Thermomix advisor, I'm here to help you as well, so I can explain you everything and I can go through with all the details with you. And next week I'm going to have a live session again at the same time at 11 o'clock on Sunday morning, so you're all welcome. And I think I'm going to make some lunch recipe next week. If you have something that you would like me to make on the live session, let me know as well. Thank you for watching and see you next week.